It all started here, the famous, or should I say infamous words by Lieutenant General from KZN, the police commissioner from KZN, in Shadrack Sibiya's words, tiny little corner of KZN, when
the Minister of Police invited and facilitated the peace talk between myself, the Provincial Commissioner of KwaZulu-Natal, and the Deputy National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Sibiya, in his office, in his house, State House, official residence in Pretoria. The purpose of the invitation was to try and create peace between myself and the Deputy National Commissioner. It was unprecedented. I've never seen in my life. The National Commissioner was present, but he just kept quiet because it was not his meeting. The Minister of Police felt that he must make me and General Sibiya to find peace. Surely, there can never be peace between a criminal and a police officer.
surely, come on now, surely there can never be peace between a criminal and a police officer. I think that's the sentence that really, really got to Shadrack Sibiya's nerves. It just did not sit well with him that he ran. Okay, he ran and he arrived at SABC via the phone, of course, and he had an interview with Griselda that very same day. And Griselda spared him no detail. And she said, "Are you a criminal?" I shouldn't be laughing. But stick with me, okay? There's a point I'm trying to drive across. But just for old time's sake, let's listen to Griselda in that moment.
But what kind of a discipline officer does that? Who would disrespect the minister in the open like that? And I'm telling you now that those political killing cases, not all of them are political killing cases. More than 400 million has been spent in these cases to investigate what exactly, because these cases can be investigated by all these teams that have been put in place to deal with these matters. I am not the one who influenced the minister. I never had a meeting with the minister to disband this political killing team at all. And I don't control the minister in terms of advertising a position or filling out a position. If the minister in his prerogative decided that, no, let us hold all the appointments for now. It happens all the time everywhere. Why is he getting so angry from his little corner where he's sitting? He must just concentrate on his work and do his work. Stop questioning the minister. His work is cut out in KZN. He must just focus and do what other provincial commissioners are doing. He must stop really trying to run after the minister and challenging the minister's decision and as if like, I don't know, maybe he should be the minister of police.
Listen, I would have never gone back to listen to these clips, but these clips are hilarious. Come on now. There's even more, okay? I only remember him saying his tiny little corner of KZN, he should stay there and do his job over there in the KZN. And like other provincial commissioners, my goodness. What are the other provincial commissioners doing? What secrets are they harboring? Are they complicit when they are criminals and police officers? I don't know. I'm just asking a question. He seemed to highlight that in his rant about MKHWANAZI in his tiny little corner of KZN. Or does he want to become the police minister? Anyway, I'm digressing. The whole point of all this is that the whole former, do we call him former? If you're on suspension, are you former or you still hold your title? Anyway, the deputy police commissioner, Shadrack Sibiya. See, this is not Shadrack Sibiya's first time doing this. And by this, I mean sending out defamation dondonis to... Okay. It is not his first time, okay? This is not his first time at the rodeo. What am I talking about? Well, him and Patricia Mashale, have had a run-in with regards to defamation and dondoni. And they went to court. And when they got to court, we're still waiting for the judgment on that. I'm sure Patricia is more than waiting for that judgment. But I'm definitely waiting for that judgment because we saw them go to court and then silence. The silence is so deafening. But he has decided, I do not care about this upcoming commission of inquiry done. No, I want to be ahead of it. Okay, I want to step in front of the commission. This is not fair. MKHWANAZI is being celebrated, okay, all over. Meanwhile, I am told to stay home and not go to work. See, I'm a workaholic. At least that's what I imagine. this whole thing is about. But he has decided, okay, Sibiya has threatened to sue Mkhwanazi over defamation allegations and demands an apology. Sounds way too familiar. This is similar to the Patricia Mashale situation, but I digress. The Deputy National Police Commissioner for Crime Detection, Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya, has threatened legal action against KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI over alleged defamatory remarks. According to a report by City Press, Sibiya's legal team issued a letter dated the 25th of July demanding that Mkhwanazi retract his statements and issue a public apology within 5 days. So if we do our quick math, okay, check the calendar, the 25th of July, we're now around about August the 3rd. It's been about 8 days. Okay? So clearly, I think Mkhwanazi has not issued this alleged apology. And also, is it still an apology if you're demanding someone to apologize? What do we call it? Still call it an apology? You do know as well that Chris Excel is also waiting on Mkhwanazi as well to respond to his request to acknowledge his campaign for the money in the backer buddy. I mean, a lot of people are expecting a lot of things from Mkhwanazi. All this man wants to do is do his job and do his job well. He doesn't want to hang out with criminals. I don't know how much louder people want Mkhwanazi to be. He made it clear. There can never be peace between a policeman and a criminal. I'm not pointing out any criminals, but I'm saying he hasn't responded to anyone, so possibly he doesn't respond to criminals and criminal demands. I'm just saying, allegedly, okay? Then, this comes after Mkhwanazi made a media briefing on the 6th of July, according to Sibiya and the police minister, Senzo Mchunu, of orchestrating the disbandment of a political killings task team and shelving over 120 case dockets to protect politically connected individuals. Sibiya has vehemently denied the claims, calling them false and damaging to his reputation and that of SAPS. Sibiya is currently on a leave of absence, forced leave of absence, okay? He didn't ask for it. He was told to stay home. Sibiya is currently on a leave of absence ordered by the National Police Commissioner General Fanny Masemola, who, by the way, Paul O'Sullivan demanded that Masemola and Mkhwanazi must fall. Newsflash, it's been a month, Paul O'Sullivan. They haven't fallen. Oh well. Then Sibiya is currently on a leave of absence ordered by the National Police Commissioner General Fanny Masemola pending an internal investigation. A judicial commission chaired by the former Deputy Chief Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga has been appointed to probe Mkhwanazi's allegations, with the preliminary report expected within 3 months. Meanwhile, the DA has criticized Masemola's decision to place Sibiya on leave rather than suspend him. I think the word suspend is just a little bit too harsh. We know the president can't use that word either. Neither it looks like Masemola also. Everybody wanted everyone to be paid. Okay, that's the only way to keep peace amongst the criminal and the police officer. I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't sue me. Okay, it's Mkhwanazi who spoke about peace between a policeman and a criminal, and I think the word suspension doesn't sit well within this allegations that are coming out. So, leave of absence it is. But in 3 months, what will we know? And if they're found guilty, will they have to pay? Because they're on these leave of absence because they're being paid. Will they have to refund the pays that they've received if it's determined that they are criminals indeed? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Meanwhile, okay, the DA has criticized Masemola's decision to place Sibiya on leave rather than suspending him, arguing it undermines accountability within the police ranks. How about the fact that these are top police ranked people? A minister and a lieutenant general? These are pretty much high up there. We're not talking constable. We're not talking entry level. We're talking top of the line management team. How about they govern themselves accordingly? Allegedly, if these allegations are true. But as the SAP's leadership crisis deepens, all eyes are now on the Madlanga Commission, which could have major implications for the future of law enforcement governance in South Africa. Yeah. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, it's going to be a long time, many years before we see any kind of change or impact. Meanwhile, Shadrack Sibiya is attempting to sue Lieutenant Mkhwanazi. But then, is that not putting the cart in front of the horse? Why wouldn't you wait for the commission to clear you? I think that would be more honorable, right? But you don't want to wait for the commission. You want Mkhwanazi to retract his statement. So if he retracts his statement, does that mean the commission goes away and folds their hands? And then the police minister comes back into power? Like, how does it work? Like, I'm just trying to picture this vision. Anyway, so let me read a couple of comments. This one says, so the media briefing was on the 6th of July. The legal letter is dated the 25th of July. And we only hear about it now. These timing differences are too much. Was he building a case against Mkhwanazi? Maybe he looked for his skeletons and he is on leave. So he has time on his hands. That's a good point, actually. The media briefing was on the 26th. Why did you and your lawyers not do this whole retract and don't situation? Why did you not send him a letter of demand on the 7th? Okay, fine. 8th, 9th, 10th. No, a whole 25th. That's many days later. How about 19 days later? It took you 19 days for you and your legal team to draft this letter to Mkhwanazi, and he is given 5 days to respond. How the mighty fall. Next comment says, when you're innocent, you don't threaten. You prove. Weak. More there, Lieutenant. I don't even know what that means. It's embarrassing when a top-ranked cop runs to court instead of telling the truth. This is from somebody called Junior. Somebody else called Mr. Airtime says his time is almost up. Seems like August will be more interesting than July. I agree. Oh man. Next comment says, so if Mkhwanazi apologizes, this is what I asked. Does it mean his suspension leave falls off and the minister? This is the exact question I asked. Because I'm literally just seeing this now, and I love that someone is asking the exact same question. So we're on to something. If Mkhwanazi apologizes, then everything goes away, right? There's no commission. The commission goes back, folds their hands. Kachalia goes back and actually starts his retirement. He has to delete whatever speeches he had already started because he's not really the police minister anymore, because the real police minister is back because Mkhwanazi would have apologized. Do you see how ridiculous this sounds? I don't know if Shadrack Sibiya thought this through. But anyway, I wouldn't know. Okay, I don't have to go to no commission of inquiry. But I guess there's a lot of pressure. Then the next comment says, apologize and arrest him at the same time. I knew if I started reading these comments, I wasn't going to survive. Next comment says, we are waiting for the commission. Don't distract us. Another comment says, Sibiya is just barking, as I believe Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi wouldn't have made allegations without overwhelming evidence should he decide to do it. I can be one of the first people to contribute towards his defense lawyers. Oh, wow. One thing about the general, people are really supporting him even with their wallets, okay? And by general, I mean, no, not Shadrack Sibiya. Mkhwanazi, yeah, over there in his tiny little corner of KZN. Next comment says, why not sue? If indeed he was innocent, he wouldn't be threatening to open a defamatory. Yeah! Why not just go right ahead? Why not just jump right into it? Why give him a chance to apologize? We all know Mr. I'm dressed up in combat uniform, 6th of July, NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI over there in the tiny little corner of KZN, said what he said, and he said it with his chest. There was no retractions that he was planning to do. He even made sure the president was out of the Anyway, I am digressing. Next comment says he only going to speed up the investigation, so we are eager to see him cause the general won't just cough without evidence. I believe he's ready. I think he will withdraw. Woo. What is he waiting for? He must go ahead, so we will get to know why Umtunu invited them for a peace meeting. That's the one thing we don't know. We know there was a meeting, but we don't know why there was a meeting. Have you guys put that one together? Oh man, these comments are hilarious. Next comment says, so it took him almost 3 weeks to come to the decision of wanting to sue and demanding an apology. Now we understand why the law drags its feet in this country. Next comment is, you are milking this non-story. Shut the F up. Okay. Mkhwanazi said, if they want to go to court, let it be. If they want round, let it be. I'm not sure what that means. The next comment says, he should sue instead of threatening, for he knows he won't succeed. 5 days is up. He can do whatever he needs, says another comment. Okay, I'm going to read 2 more. The next one says, let the matter go to court so that we can get more information. Next comment, next and final comment says, they see that nothing is happening to them. So, of course, they will feel the power to say all these. And the final comment says, please, dear God, keep Mkhwanazi safe. I like that. I think that's a great closing comment. But I think we should go over to that SABC interview one more time, just for one more time. Let's listen to Shadrack Sibiya and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me play this video right here.
Got to say something to the people of this nation at this moment, even though you still need to look thoroughly at what he said.
I want to say, as a disciplined member of the police, I will never go stand in front of the cameras and do what General Mkhwanazi is doing, because there are processes to follow when there is such a situation or where you think you're not being heard. What he's doing, quite honestly speaking, is embarrassing, but we are not going to bend down to his level. All I can say is that I will respond word for word, and I will prove to you that what General Mkhwanazi is saying is absolutely not true. It's not true at all. And if that was the case, I can show you that I was communicating with a man just last week now. We've been talking. There's nothing like what he's talking about. And what kind of a member is that who just go stand up there and talk to the minister the way General Mkhwanazi is talking about the minister? It is not just respect to the minister or to the authority. You don't do that.
But certainly, General.
Oh, these clips are so good. As a disciplined member of SAPS, you don't do that. But most importantly, he said he was going to respond word for word, line for line, unless I missed it. Let me know, did you catch it where he has responded to Lieutenant General NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI line by line? Or his response is this: cease and desist, apologize to me or else. Why? Why is the apology so important to him? Because at this point, even if he was to get his apology, we members of the public jury, we want to know, what are your answers? Line by line, okay, you promised us that. That's the least you can do for us. But let's also listen to this clip. While we're listening to his clip, might as well listen to this one too.
Mkhwanazi has been talking through TikTok, and we are not really participating in TikTok. So whatever allegations that he's been saying, he hasn't been mentioning people's names. Now, I just want to say that as the South African Police Service, we've been doing our good work. We've been working hard. We've been arresting criminals, and I'm sure you can see the statistics are green. And I don't want to say I'm running away from your questions, but you are putting me in a situation where I have to blow by blow, and I don't want to get into that situation of blow by blow. I want to sit down, watch this briefing, consult with my attorney, and then take it from here. But I can tell you that there's no truth whatsoever in everything that he said. Everything, including even in the meeting that we had with the minister. It was a matured meeting. He never uttered such words such as, I'm not going to participate in a meeting with a criminal. I hear it for the first time. And safe to tell you that, in fact, you will find that the opposite is true. What Mkhwanazi is saying, there's no truth in all this. There's no truth whatsoever. And that's why I'm brave enough to say we must give you the evidence that he's talking about of the criminals that are involved.
Just very quickly, General, is there a plot to get rid of General Mkhwanazi? And I'm talking about that in the manner in which he speaks. He talks about a cancer that is so deep. That is what he said. A cancer so deep within the South African police. Is there a ploy to get rid of General Mkhwanazi? Because he also speaks about him not being worried about his safety. The best that can be done to get rid of him is for him to leave the South African Police Service or he be fired. Is there a plot to get rid of him?
I think this is the only man who's at war against himself, because no one is fighting General Mkhwanazi. He's fighting, but we don't know who's fighting. And I can tell you, no one is aiming at General Mkhwanazi. He's been doing a good job in KZN, and we've always been applauding him for the good job that he's been doing. And I can tell you, even the minister, as far as I'm concerned, he's in good taking terms with General Mkhwanazi. We've been in and out of KZN with him. Together with him, he's been inviting us as well. I can tell you, he sent me an invite to attend the golf day and other. He sent me the invite. He called me personally to ask me, am I coming? And I couldn't come. But all I can tell you is that I don't understand the kind of man that I'm dealing with here today. I've been talking to him. We've been working together. I was talking to him just this past weekend. It's a big surprise for me, I must indicate. But I can also say to you now that whatever allegation that is mentioned, let's go page by page and confirm the allegations that he just spoke about. You can come to me. I can take you to the people that he says will have that information. Let's go pounds for pounds and look into the evidence of what he's talking about. You will see that he's just excited. What he's saying is...
He sounds like, General, he sounds like a very aggrieved man. Before I let you go, are you a criminal? He's referred to you. He said in that meeting that the police minister had organized at his premises, you didn't say anything in that meeting, and he basically said there can basically be no peace between a police officer and a criminal. That seems to have been suggested that you are a criminal?
No, Cressida, I'm 37 years in this field. I've been doing this job, and many people, all the provinces know me. I've done my job throughout the country. I've served the people of South Africa, and there are big cases that I can point you out, including the AKA that he's talking about.
And then there was the moment he mentioned AKA, but that's not who Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi was talking about. It was actually DJ somebody. Oh, man. He certainly misfired here. Shadrack Sibiya wants an apology. Who owes an apology here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Yes, in the words of another comment, yeah, August is still gonna be lit. Okay, it's going to be lit. By the time we hit December, it's going to be something else. South Africa is certainly a movie. Did you guys catch the interview? I think I'm gonna do a reaction video. I thoroughly enjoyed the interview. The man who is the original source of South Africa is a movie. Did you guys catch it? Oh, Umcebo Dlamini. The origins of the phrase South Africa is a movie. I mean, he's going to go down as a legend of all times. Actually, he should have copyrighted that phrase and he proved himself right. Proved himself right, because I don't know, is South Africa a movie or is South Africa a nightmare? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll absolutely catch you on my next upload. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? New month, new me, okay? New goals as well. So please don't forget to hit that subscription button. We're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. I can't believe I'm saying that. But it is only possible with you included. And it has been brought to my urgent attention. Oh my goodness. Are some of your family members not subscribed to Mzansi Unfiltered? Have you not heard? A family that watches Mzansi Unfiltered together sticks together. And that is it from me. I'm just kidding. That is it from me today. I'll catch you on my next upload. Bye.
South Africa is a movie. We live in a drama. It's a series. Every day you will be shocked by something new. We have even forgotten what shocked us 2 weeks ago. You know, every day